Indians are everywhere, contributing to various countries abroad. They work as taxi drivers, construction sites, house helps, and at gas stations as well, and maybe at some local and international food outlets as well. But now, an international franchise, a coffee franchise, I must say, for giving these Indians employment opportunities so that they could earn and manage their lives abroad. And to continue this, the Tim Hortons, most of us favorite coffee outlet, is now facing a boycott backlash. Now, no one calls it Tim Hortons. It is known as Singh Hortons now. Why? Because the surname Singh is associated with Desis, predominantly people from India. The Singh Hortons, and people are boycotting it just because they see a lot of Indians working or maybe as customers there. Well, due to this, Tim Hortons has announced that it will hire 10,000 local workers across the Canadian outlets after years of criticism over the reliance on foreign laborers, especially on Indians. Now, the company says that this move is part of a wider strategy to focus more on the local hirings as it continues to expand outlets across the country. Well, according to the restaurant brands, the international ones, the parent company of Tim Hortons, the decision also includes a pause on lobbying the government over the temporary foreign workers program. Well, a senior company executive said that the brand will not prioritize hiring while already living in Canada and legally permitted to work, including Canadian students, international students, and other community members. They will only focus on the locals. The company clarified that less than 4% of its workforce was hired through the temporary foreign workers program. Now, officials also claim that the wages were the same for all of the employees, no biasness was there, and hiring decisions were not based on the nationality. Now, executive explained that during the pandemic, Canada faced labor shortages, which increased the use of foreign workers program. However, they said that the usages has now dropped significantly, falling about 50% as compared to 2024 levels. Tim Hortons now also started to practice that they are based on available workers of the local community needs, not just the discrimination. The company emphasized that Canada's workforce has become more diverse over time, and so have the restaurants. Now, this announcement comes at a time when the labor policies in Canada are under close public and political attention, including especially around the immigration, work permits, job opportunities, as well as the local work. Now, analysts say that this move could now lead to an effort by Tim Hortons to rebuild public trust and align itself closely with the domestic employment expectations. Well, now as the company expands further across Canada, the focus now shifts to whether the hiring push will now change the dynamics and the perception and reduce the long-standing debate around foreign worker programs in the country. And in a country built on immigration, balance between the local jobs and foreign laborers, this continues to shape both businesses, the decisions, and public opinions in Canada.